There's 12 young footballers and a coach inside the cave, and they're stranded. They can't come out. They need divers. I am Douglas. I'm 56 years old. I have been in the forces for 7 years as a contract soldier. Never even think about would I be one day become a diver like what I am right now for the last 30 over years. I was in Australia and I started to dive with my colleagues from the forces, and I fall in love with the underwater world, and then I started pursue myself further. To today, I am basically as a trainer, dive instructors, commercial divers, salvage divers, the most dangerous job, I would say. But important is I love my job. It started off in one of the weekend when I came back from work. My little boy came to me and knocked on my head and said, "Hey Dad, you had to wake up. There is a cave rescue needed divers, professional divers." And he was only 6 years old, 5-6 years old. "Dad, what happened if your boys is inside the cave? What are you going to do?" I felt that's a calling. That's a calling for me. Like telling me, "Hey bro, you have been doing this diving for the longest time in your life. You should do something." I did a lot of rescue in my life actually. But mission is a big word, right? I don't know the word mission. I don't understand what it is. But I understand rescue. I would say before I go to Thailand, okay, I make a few phone calls and all the phone call was negative. "Don't go nah, dangerous." So I call a few friends, doesn't work. So I managed to call a few good more friends, and then they say, "Okay, 20 minutes later, someone will call you." The 20 minutes happened, thank you. Next morning, I'm taking my. I still remember my wife say, "Sleep on the couch, don't even come close to me. Tomorrow, just quietly leave." I went out with a mission in the morning. All ready to go. My mind was set, focused, and I went to Thailand in Tham Luang cave in north. When I out from the airport, I was very happy. Yeah, I'm going for diving. I'm going to do some rescue. When you see people in uniform, then you started to feel very tense. When I started to approach nearer and nearer to the Tham Luang cave, it was pouring, but I started to see a lot of these people are facing the mountain and they are actually praying. That made me start to worry. This mission is basically times again the elements. The elements we're talking here is about the weather. The clock is clicking and the rain is pouring, the cave is flooding, and you know that there's 13 life inside there. So many life inside there that you want to make sure they're okay and go back to the family. When I can touch one of the boys, I feel that he's cold. What if this is my kid? And I'm not here to do it. I want him to breathe. I want him to survive. I want everything. It's not so much about what equipment you have. It's a lot about, do you know the danger? Are you going to risk your life? So there were a lot of things coming one by one. Thanks to all my fellow divers, my Thai divers, they were there to guide me. They were there to gear me up, ready to go into the cave. So I was very blessed for that, and I was very, 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 very happy that with all this guidance from them, I went in as one piece and I came out in one piece. The mission went through nicely. I received the Nobel Award by King No. 5 of Thailand, the cup. I'll never forget. I'll always keep it with me. Real life, don't dream to be a hero. In a movie, yeah, you can be a hero. Not everyone is ready to do rescue. Learn every day. Be a happy person. You don't have to talk a lot. Listen. And ask yourself, are you ready? It's not what the food is on the table. It's who you are eating with. Take some time to think about it.